addendum. It's about the new UberEats addendum. UDM uploaded a video this morning. The more I watch them, the more I like them. And he was informing people about the new addendum, I hope I'm saying that right, that UberEats wants you to accept before you start delivering again for them. And I understood most of it. Some of it I had to say out loud a few times. Some sections I read 3 or 4 times. There are 2 things I want to talk about. How UberEats can adjust your pay because of a user complaint. I happen to disagree with that. I've had a 100% rating, a 99% rating, and a 98% rating. Then it goes back up to 99%, then it goes back up to 100. I've never gone below 98. It's just part of any business. Not every customer is going to be, 5 stars, cartwheels, cotton candy, sunshine. It's not like that in any business. But I don't call up UberEats when, this has happened many times. Customers have called me and said, where's the food? Are you there? You're going the wrong way. Sometimes they don't realize there's construction. Yes, I have to take the long way. That's happened a few times, and pretty recent too. And they're like, oh, okay, thank you. And make them happy. I've done this twice in the past couple of months. There was stuff missing out of the order. And it's not our responsibility to go through everything. You got to take the word of the employee that where you're picking up the food, that all the products in there. I'll be like, this is a really big order. Do you have 15 items? You could just tell by the weight. And I would prevent a situation, a negative situation from happening. And I've gone back. You know what? It's only 3 minutes down the road. Let me make you happy. I happen to agree with you. That's something really big to miss. And go back. And I've never called up UberEats and said, you should pay me more. I went back and I made a customer very happy. I don't agree with that. We'll see how far that lasts, how long that lasts. I'm informing UberEats now. So you're welcome. So not everybody can be happy. There's another thing that's happened recently. It happened once last week and once yesterday. Inefficient routes. I didn't want to waste my precious time. This is what happened. Last week, I didn't want to waste my time getting on the phone and calling up UberEats. I was on a roll. It's a beautiful day. I got things going on. I'm just not sitting in a car delivering. Working for a few hours. I got stuff to do, just like everyone else. My time is precious and valuable, just like everyone else's. I picked up, it was only a town away, and they sent me 5 minutes the opposite way and sent me to the wrong address. I knocked on the person's door, the side door. I pulled into the end of their driveway. I don't go all the way in, the end. If I see something going on, there was people working on people's properties. I stayed out of the way, got off the road. But then when the person didn't answer the door, I called them and they didn't answer. Didn't answer. I pulled out of the driveway and I sat in front of the house. And I waited till the timer went down. And now it's like 7 to 8 minutes. It's not 5 minutes anymore. I haven't had to do that for a long time. So now I wait and I go up to the door a couple of more times. I'm walking on someone's property that didn't request the service. But good thing nobody, well, maybe if they answered I would have figured it out. But nobody came to the door. I'm on people's property. I'm knocking on the door. I'm knocking on the side door. I'm looking around. I'm trying to drop off the food. When the timer ran out, I just went delivered. I mean, whatever you're supposed to do, deliver. And then the customer called me. And the customer was like, it says that you delivered. They called me right after I swiped it. And I was like, well, I was sitting here for 7 minutes, sir. I called the number. And I can't remember exactly what we said. But the point was, I'll be right there. I'm very sorry. And he was like, okay. And good thing it was only, well, now it's 10 minutes down the road. Because they didn't send me 5 minutes this way. They sent me 5 minutes this way. So I didn't make a big deal about it. I delivered it. I delivered it to an Orange Theory, and they know me because I delivered to them, and my family and friends go there. So we have a little bit of a rapport. They're like, what happened? I was like, oh, they sent me to a wrong address, and he went, well, I already emailed UberEats. So they are aware that they sent you to the wrong address. I said, wow, thanks a lot. Now I don't have to call them. They will be informed. They will get informed that that's been happening. So I don't think much of it, and I go about my day. I do a handful more. Whatever it was, I was doing deliveries, and that was it. It happened again yesterday. I picked up food right down the road. Now, it was either I was driving 8 minutes this way or 8 minutes that way. And when I picked up the food from the restaurant and I got into the car, I'm saying a lot really fast because it's getting long. I click start delivery, and the customer calls me and tells me that it says if it's the wrong address to call. I don't know where this address came from. We don't live in Elmont. And I'm like, Elmont? They're telling me Roosevelt. So there's a glitch in their system. There's a glitch in your system, UberEats. There's a glitch. So I thanked the customer. I said, oh, thank you so much. I'll be right there. Not a problem. Oh, you saved me so much agita. Thank you. So instead of driving this way, I drove that way. So I get the food there, and then she continues to talk. This lady, she was so nice. And they had a lot of food. It was 3 big bags of food. She was just like, thank you so much. I don't know why it said Elmont. I don't know anybody in Elmont. We're in Oceanside. And I'm like, wow, you saved me a lot of trouble. Thank you. I will tell them that. So I got into my car, and of course I had to park far away. It's an area where I had to walk 3 minutes to the building. So I get to the car, and I start calling the number to get UberEats on the phone. So now I'm halfway home. They don't pick up yet. Your paying programmers, I don't understand why a glitch in your system is my responsibility. Why is that? Why am I responsible? Why are you putting that on me? You have a glitch in your system. I did try to contact you. You're taking up too much of my time. Pay me money if you want me to be a part of making your app better. Tell your programmers and coders they can do better. They're doing something wrong because I've been doing UberEats for over a year, and that has never happened. So something's going on there with their system. There's a glitch. So then that comes into inefficient routes. I didn't call up and say, UberEats, I drove here, but you might owe me more. I just said, let it slide, let's go move on and get about our business. Here's another thing for UberEats. And if UberEats, if you're listening, you should know this. Your programmers, your admin, that you say that we should accept before we swipe online because we can't until we accept it. You see this? This is not fully responsive. I have to go like this, go like this, go like this to read it. Now, usually I don't complain about things like this, but that annoyed me that I had to mail it to myself to read it on a big screen so I can actually read it without. I spent the past year and a half studying how to use WordPress. It was either Drupal or WordPress. I am not a programmer, I am not a coder, but I took the time to learn how to build, and I'm building, fully responsive websites. So my visitors' experiences when they visit my website is a positive, seamless experience. I mean, this is, come on, I have to move that all around and make, I mean, how is somebody supposed to read that without expanding it? This is like from 1999. You should tell your programmers they need to update the system that it's fully responsive, that it populates properly so it's an easy read in a car. When someone's they go about their day, now they're ready to work, they think they have to read all this stuff, they have to move it around before they swipe online to make some money. You're paying your programmers too much. Okay. Oh, and not paying me $3 a couple of times because of a restaurant being closed on a Sunday. Not every place is open on Sundays. And I drove there, and I was told by your representatives that they would send me three and change, whatever it was, and they never did. And that's another example that I never complained about. I let it slide. Life is short. Let's move on. I'm still making money. Things happen. It's a glitch. Whoever did that the tablet was still on. I didn't want to waste more of my time because somebody else didn't follow what they were supposed to do. I'm tired of my time being wasted. So that's another thing. You are very welcome. Thank you for not paying me. And you're very welcome that I didn't make a big stink about it. Okay, folks. Woo! I said a lot in 10 minutes. I gotta go. I redid this thinking that it would be shorter. There's just too much to tell. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.